Good morning, Carver High School. Tonight's Halloween, and you're watching...
Hello, citizens of Carvershire. 'Tis I, Josh Goodman, King of the Britons.
And I'm his pet monkey, Sean O'Donnell.
This is the morning show, where the air date's made up and the hosts don't matter.
Tonight is Halloween, and you know what that means?
We conquer Plimpton.
No.
Halifax?
No, we go trick-or-treating.
Right. Sorry. Sometimes I get a little overexcited when I wear this costume. Anyways, tonight we celebrate the tradition of dressing up as scary monsters to scare away evil spirits. We do this by eating cavity-inducing amounts of candy.
Yeah, close enough.
Can we at least conquer Giorgio's?
Maybe. We'll talk about it. I'm getting pretty hungry.
Okay, but before that, we should probably get on with the show.
Yeah, I forgot about that. What's on the menu?
Well, today for lunch is meatball sub, and the alternate is chicken tender wrap. Tomorrow, Friday, the lunch is stuffed crust pizza, of course, and the alternate is chef's choice. Next Monday, the lunch is grilled cheese, and the alternate is chicken parm sub. Tuesday, the lunch is buffalo chicken tenders, and the alternate is chicken salad wrap. Wednesday, lunch is a cheeseburger, and the alternate is grilled chicken with spinach. Thursday, the lunch is stuffed crust pizza again, and the alternate is again cook's choice.
Thanks. Now, tomorrow is the 1st of November, which is the first Carver High School night on Broadway.
And we have an interview with Miss Nolan, the adult type person who is in charge of that.
So this year is our first time trying a Broadway variety show. We're calling it our Night on Broadway. And the idea is we want to showcase as much of the student talent that we have here at Carver that we possibly can. More students than we would ever have the chance to highlight in a single show or a single musical. We have lots of vocal acts, we have student instrumentalists, we have dance numbers, we have combinations of one or more of those. It should be a really good show. Proceeds are going to help us fund new lights for our productions and eventually some additions to our sound system.
And that's tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the auditorium.
Today is the last day of Penny Wars, so donate all the pennies you can to help your class win.
War. Did you say war?
No, Josh.
Oh. Well, I can hear it raging in the hallways.
Buzz Lightyear, I already said it. Buzz Lightyear.
Dr. Seuss, Cat in the Hat.
Probably Freddy Krueger.
I was Monsters Inc. Well, Sully for Monsters Inc. in first grade. It was pretty sweet.
I was a witch one time.
Spider-Man.
I was Darth Vader one year.
I was a Teletubby when I was like 4.
I was Slender Man last year.
Kit Kat.
Almond Joy.
I don't know about that. I like Kit Kats.
You better shut your face.
Twix.
Reese's all the way, babe.
Gotta go with Reese's on that one.
Reese's.
I like all candy.
Milky Way. My kids.
I mean, I'm the Boogeyman on occasion, so I guess that's...
Boogeyman's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Both wrong answers.
Cookie Monster.
Josh's beard.
Sully from Monsters Inc.
Dracula.
Slender Man.
I enjoy his beard, yes. Very well.
I thought it was a mask, but I guess not.
I guess.
Not a valid answer.
Obviously.
Sure.
Not a valid answer.
I love his beard.
Of course, I love his beard.
Well, I hear it can be braided now, so that's a plus.
Very much.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thoroughly appreciate it.
Trick.
Of course, tricks.
Trick.
Treat.
Treat.
Trick.
I'm gonna have to go with treat.
Tonight, you're probably going to end up getting some of your favorite candies, such as
Skittles.
Hershey's bars,
Starburst.
Reese's cups,
Twix.
gummy bears,
Crunch.
Three Musketeers,
Raisinets.
Kit Kats,
Dental floss.
and the tears of our enemies.
Well then,
What do we have next?
we have an interview with Miss Nolan.
Right. That.
This year I'm teaching 3 biology classes, 2 honors classes, and 1 CP class, and I'm also teaching 11th and 12th grade anatomy and physiology. So, with all of my knowledge about biology, I've definitely considered making a Frankenstein's monster. However, there's so many questions that are left unanswered. Exactly what happens to the body after you've reanimated it? Does it continue to decay? Is it going to be really smelly? I don't want to make a Frankenstein's monster if it's going to be extremely smelly. So I figure basically at this point, I'm going to leave the Frankenstein's monster creations to the evil scientists, not to the high school biology teachers. So my favorite horror movie is probably The Others. I'm not a big horror movie fan, and the first time I watched it, my parents called me in the middle of it to let me know the bulkhead wasn't locked. And I was sitting in the dark with 3 of my best friends while I was in high school, and we freaked out. And ever since, it's been the scariest movie I've ever watched, and I absolutely love it. So, with all of these characters, I think Frankenstein's monster's out of the question. He's too klutzy. A mummy, the rap's gonna get caught up in the pedals of the unicycle and you're just totally gonna fall over. I think Dracula and the Wolfman are the best bets. The Wolfman's the most coordinated, but Dracula's had the most time to practice, so I think I have to give it to Dracula. So for Halloween, I really wanted to dress up like Miss Frizzle, but I have no Miss Frizzle skirt. So I definitely think I'm just gonna have to make it a surprise. Okay, so when you think about biology, you have to think about the fact that vampires are drinking blood because they no longer have blood. So if Dracula bit another vampire in Nosferatu, then no, he's not gonna get a good meal. There's nothing inside, unless, of course, maybe Nosferatu had drank somebody else first, and then he bit him, then maybe. But otherwise, I don't think so. Well, okay, if Dracula's on the unicycle, then the Loch Ness monster must be on the diving board. It only makes sense. I mean, I don't know how he's gonna get up on the diving board, but it's clearly going to be the best high diver out of all of the monsters that we have, so it's the only option for the Loch Ness monster. Oh, okay. I think my favorite Halloween candy has to be the Snickers bars. I used to steal them from my brother immediately the second that we got home. And I'd trade him for like Milk Duds because he'd always count out his candy, but he wouldn't organize it, and I always organized it, little OCD. And so I would always steal the Snickers bars, the Baby Ruths. Baby Ruths might be my favorite. I think it's a Baby Ruth. Those are unbelievable, but he didn't like those anyway, so I could always steal them. Definitely the Baby Ruth.
So that concludes our episode for today. Remember to be safe, don't eat any unwrapped candy, and try to avoid that bubonic plague. Sean? Sean? Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Sean, you okay? Sean?